Welcome back everyone to our Let's Play series of Dirt 4. So in our previous video, we had quite the interesting challenge in the Australian challenge with a brand new car, the WRX, and it turned out to be quite the beast for me to handle. But we did come away with quite a bit of money. We're now up to $242,000, and I do want to upgrade the staff and facilities and things like that, but I'm sort of holding off right now because one of the things I want to do is purchase another car. I'm just not sure at this particular point what use we would get for that car. I don't want to purchase a car and then only get one rally out of it. One event, that's no good. So, I'm holding off on that. But yeah, we're definitely accumulating the money here. Let's see. So Australian challenge, we didn't come out as great as we should have. Mishaps on my part, lack of driving skill, landed us fourth here. But now it's time to go on to the Euro Sealed Rally. And you can see here, we don't have any cars that meet the specs for this particular rally. But we do have three potentials for renting. All right, so the Peugeot 306 Maxi, I'm going to leave it at that. Looks like we could come out with a max of a little over 32 grand. So we're going to go to Spain for 4 stages. I'm going to leave things there. I'll tell you what, let's go quickly look at the vehicles. Looks like we're in the kit car class, although it looks like we could move up to the different divisions. We're just going to stay here. And no, I guess not. So this is the only option we have. So this particular car, 280 horsepower. Again, quite a bit more horsepower than we're used to, but pretty light car, 2,100 pounds. And it's a front-wheel drive car, which means that in general, it's probably going to be a little bit tight or understeery as you go through the corner, since the front wheels are the ones doing the turning and are responsible for the traction and the power. So the team cut here is going to be 54%. All right, so let's head back to our main screen and go ahead and get started. So it looks like our first event. Now, this will be my first experience on the tarmac here. This is going to be interesting. When I think rally, I don't think about being on the asphalt. So we got a 2.08 mile with 98 feet of elevation change. It looks like we're going to be headed uphill for those 98 feet. All right, partly cloudy, and it looks like it's going to be sort of early morning. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the tarmac. Now, some things I know automatically that you could do to help out the car on tarmac would be lower the center of gravity, definitely put some camber in the tires. But again, we're going to not do that in the career mode here and just sort of see how things go. So here are our bonuses that we have. 4 bonuses. First one is finish the event in first place. There you go, simple enough. Second is achieve 6 fastest splits over the course of the event. Now, if you're going to finish first overall, you're probably going to do this as well. Complete the event with 8 seconds or less in penalty time. Okay, so no more false starts. And have at least 1 clean stage during the event. Boy, I'm hoping to have all of them clean, particularly after the struggle we had in the previous car. All right, so this car a good bit smaller, lighter, still has quite a bit of horsepower considering. And let's go ahead and get started.
All right, yeah, check. Just checking the radio. All good.
She's checking the radio. It better be working, because the last thing I need around here. All right, let's go ahead and move this thing way up.
5.
I'm going to try to leave
4,
just enough room
3,
here.
2, 1, go. Left 3, 60.
Oh, wow. Okay, this thing is pulling hard right. I'm not sure. That's very disconcerting.
Into left 1, 80. Right 4.
Not sure why that is.
60. Right 4.
But yeah, it seems to be pulling hard to the right.
And open hairpin left.
All right, our first hairpin.
And right 1 long.
Man, there's tons of grip here. And yep, there it was, hard to the right.
Left 4 through dip.
That could have something to do with the differential.
Left 3, 60.
But I wouldn't think it would be that much anyway.
Into left 3. And bump right 4. And left 6. right 2, into open hairpin left, long, 60.
Oh, well, right 2, right
Right
into an
6,
open hairpin. That's
80.
interesting.
Left 6 over crest, and right 4.
Yeah, this thing does not want to go to the left at all.
Left 3 over crest, into right 4 through dip, into left 3 long, open.
Yep, cannot get this thing to turn to the left.
Into right 6.
This is very odd. Pulling
Left
hard
4 through
to the
dip.
right. Got to get
Keep
that
right
figured
over
out.
crest. Left 3, 80. Right 4. And open hairpin left. And right 1 long. Into left 6. Left 6 over crest. And right 4. Right 5. Into left 3. And bump right 4. And left 6. Left 6, 40. Right 3 through dip. Left 6 over crest. Right 1 through dip. And left 4, 60 to finish.
This, oh my goodness.
Whoa, slow down for the marshal.
Wow, that was perfect. All right, so I guess we're just going to let the time run out here. But yeah, that was very odd because the entire time the car was pulling hard to the right, which made it very easy to turn to the right, but it also made it
really well.
very
Great stage.
odd
Good work.
and very difficult to get the car to turn left. So I must say that is by far the least amount of fun I've had so far. We came home first, and I have absolutely no idea how that was anywhere close to a first place run. So we're going to take that one and we're going to continue on. Let's hit continue now. In keeping with what I've been doing for the career modes, I am not even going to attempt to make any changes. I don't think I will have an opportunity to anyway. But wow, look at this stage. This is going to be huge. Looks like pretty level here, and then it starts to head downhill very quickly. 3.36 miles, 393 feet. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be interesting once again. We got lucky there at the end of that one, where with our crash was after the finish line, so it didn't penalize us any. All right, so we got
Chief engineer says just ignore this body damage.
Yeah, so we got some body work damage for sure. All right, let's see if we can maybe figure out something here. Get this car to handle a little bit better by adjusting my driving style.
4,
let's see.
3, 2, 1, go. And left 1 through dip, right 6 over crest, left 3 through dip, 40. Crest. Right 6, right 1, crest, left 2, and left 1. And right 3, and line, right 5, 80, right 5, left 5, right 5, right 1, and left 3 long, opens, tightens.
Oh, let's find the burn.
And right 3. Right 1, and left 3 long, opens, tightens, and right 3, left 4 through dip, keep right over crest, left 3, 60, right 6, left 6, and hairpin right, and left 3, 80. Right 4 long, and open hairpin left, into left 4 over crest, and hairpin right, and left 3 over crest.
Ooh. Boy, that was
Into right
touch
6,
and go right there.
left 4 over crest, 80, right 1, into right 2, and left 4, right 4, and left 1 through dip, right 6 over crest, left 3 through dip, 40, crest, right 6, left 6, 60, right 6, into open hairpin right, into left 2, 150, left 4,
Oh wow, that was interesting.
right 6 over crest, 130. Left 4. And right 6 over crest. Right 1. And left 3 long, opens, tightens. And right 3, 60. Right 6, into left 1, long.
Stay on the track. Try to stay on the track.
Open hairpin right.
This is interesting.
And left 4, 60. Left 6.
Yeah, this thing is all over the place.
Into right 4 long.
My fault, not the cars.
Into caution, left 4.
Ooh, almost caught the guard railing there.
Deceptive.
Did catch it there.
Right 1, crest. Left 2. And left 1. And right 3. And line, right 5,
Man.
60.
Ooh, no braking power there.
Left 6, 60. Right 6. Into open hairpin right. Into left 2, 80. Right 1, crest.
Those corners are not what I was expecting. I could have
Left
sworn she
2.
told me open hairpin.
And left 1. And right 3. And line, right
And
5,
once again,
60.
not enough brake.
Right 4. And left 1 through dip to finish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down for the marshal.
And once again, I'm just not getting the enjoyment out of these stages on the asphalt. And okay, somehow I won that
Perfect.
stage.
Good job.
I'm not
Well
sure
done.
how that happened, but there were about 3 times at least I should have died on the side of the hill there, no doubt. But we're going to take our victory and move on. Hopefully we're building up quite a bit of a lead. Let's continue on and see what we can do. That's pretty amazing. There, let's see what we've got. 4.38 miles, a lot of elevation here. Wow, look at this. We're going to go downhill it looks like the entire time. And I think that means we're going through a town. And I've seen that on a few of the preview videos, so that ought to be interesting. Not looking forward to that. I may be knocking over somebody's house, which would definitely not be good. Thank you for holding a rally event in your area. Oh, by the way, sorry about knocking over your house. And look at this damage. That is horrible. They're never going to let me rent this car again.
All right, yeah, check. Just checking the radio.
All right, so it looks like we got, wow, quite a bit of damage repaired there. I'll take it. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 5. Right 5. Left 3. And right 3 long, opens and tightens.
Got to get used to these brakes. They don't work as well as I'm
And
expecting
left
them to work on asphalt.
Right 2. Into open hairpin left, long, 60. Right 6, 80. Left 6, 40. Right 3, through dip. Left 6 over crest. Right 1, through dip.
Interesting
and
little section
left 4.
there.
Left 6 over crest. And right 4, 60. Left 4 through
Oh,
dip.
wow. Thought that was going to be
Keep right over crest. Left 3,
a little bit
60.
different type of corner there.
Left 3 over crest. Into right 4 through dip. Into left 3 long opens. Into right 6. Right 6. Left 6. And hairpin right. And left 3. Right 5. Into left 3. And bump right 4.
Car feels
And
very
left 6.
light going through these sections over the
Left
bumps.
6, 40. Right 3.
It's a very odd
through
feeling
dip.
in the
Left
steering
6
wheel.
over crest. Right 1 through dip. And left 4. Left 6 over crest. And right
Never
4,
good to feel like the
60.
car is lifting up off the ground, particularly whenever you look over the
Left
side
5, line.
off the road there and
And left
realize
3.
that, oh look, I could just tumble
Right
to my
1.
death.
And right 2. Into left 1. Right 4. And left 2 through dip. Into left 1. 80, right 4 over crest. Right 2, into open hairpin left, long 60. Right 6, 100. Left 4 through dip. Keep right over crest. Left 3, 60.
There it was again, that real light
Right 6
feeling.
over bump, 80.
Scary feeling in a
Left
car.
5 over 60. Right 6, 80. Right 4 long. And open hairpin left. Into left 4 over crest. And hairpin right. And left 3 over crest. Into right 6, 130, left 4.
There's that pull to the right again. Interesting.
Right 6 over crest, 60, right 6, into
Again, at this point, I'm just assuming
open hairpin right.
that it has something to do with the differential.
Right 3.
Could also be other setup values. Oh, wow.
Left 6. And right 4 through
Very,
dip, 60.
opens up
left
very
3 over
nicely there.
crest, into right 4 through dip. Into left 3 long opens. Into right 6. Left 5. And right 3. Into left 5. And right 1 through dip. And left 3.
Oh, we're getting into a town here.
Right 2. Into left 2. Into turn, square left. And left 6.
Oh, wow. Interesting turn there.
And left 4. 100. Into right 3 over crest. And hairpin left.
Oh, my goodness gracious alive.
And hairpin left. And right 4 over crest.
Wow. I had no shot of making that corner,
Into
that's
open
for sure.
hairpin right. And left 4 long, 80. Right 6. Left 6. And hairpin right. And left 3, 60. Left 5, line. And left 3. And right 1. And right 2. Into left 1. Right 4, don't cut. To finish. Alright, get her to the control.
Okay, somehow we won that? There's no way. Did it not take into account our penalty yet?
Hey, that went really well. Great stage.
Wow.
Good work.
Okay, so we fell to our death by going straight on through a corner. So, but other than that, everything was fine. No problems whatsoever. That is, I can't believe that. That means I was over 6 seconds faster. That is basically impossible for me to believe. All right, but we're going to take it and get on out of here before they do a recount. And we're going to move on to our final stage. It looks like a little over 3 miles this time. So we are in first place. I believe we've won all 3 so far, I think. Wow, still can't remember. All right, so we're going to start off going uphill, and then we're going to work our way back downhill. A lot of elevation change here. I like that. But I have to admit, I'm not enjoying the asphalt as much as I expected to, which is kind of odd since I've spent, most of my gaming time on asphalt. All right, so far so good. Let's go ahead and get started with this final stage.
All right, looks like we're good to go. No hold up.
Yeah, we don't want any hold up. I definitely do not have room on these roads to have a wounded car
5
on the side of the road.
4,
That would be
3,
bad.
2, 1, go. Left 3, 60. Left 3. And right 3 long, opens and tightens. And left 1, 80. Left 5. Right 5, left 5. Left 6, 40. Right 3, through dip. Left 6 over crest. Right 1, through dip. And left 4.
I do not know how my co-driver does it.
Left 6 over crest.
How
And
can
right
she just
4,
take her life
60.
into my hands like this? She
Right
must be
6 over
certifiably
bump,
crazy.
80. Left 5 over bump, 60. Right 6.
Because I think I'm
Left
certifiably
6 over
crazy for doing
crest.
this, and
And
I'm the
right
one
4,
driving.
60.
She has no control over what's about to happen.
Into right 3 over crest. And hairpin left.
Wow. How about let's go straight off right there.
And
And
hairpin
recover
left.
this vehicle.
And right 4 over crest.
Oh,
Into open hairpin right. And left 4 long, 80. Right 4. And left 1 through dip.
woo.
Right 6 over crest. Left 3 through dip, 40. Crest. Right 6, left 5, line, and left 3, right 1. And right 2. Into left 1.
I like the flags
60,
and stuff on the side of the road,
right 4.
letting me know that, oh, by the way, you're about to run into your death
And open
if you hit this
hairpin
wall.
left. And right 1 long. Into left 6, 60, right 6. Into left 1, long. Open hairpin right. And left 4, 60. Right 2, don't cut.
Don't cut. Where does she think I'm going?
Left, long, 60. Right 6.
I have no idea how I would even begin to cut.
Left
Unless
4,
we're going to jump
dip.
one of these hills or something.
Keep right over crest. Left 3, 60.
Oh, just clipped it.
Left 6. Into right 4 long, tightens. Into caution, left 4. Immediate right 3 over crest, deceptive. Right 4. And left 5 long, tightens 3. Into right 4. Left 3. And right 3 long, opens and tightens.
Bounce it off the guardrail.
And left 1, don't cut. 150. Left 4.
Was sure I missed that.
And right 6 over crest.
Honestly, I was
Left
wrong.
3 over crest. Into right 4 through dip. Into left 3 long, opens. Into right 6, 60. To finish.
And to think there are people who drive these roads every day.
Whoa, slow down for the marshal.
Almost had a big wreck there after we finished. All right, so what happened? We ended up
Hey, great work. We
fourth,
finished in
okay?
the top 5 of the class.
All right, so that should be plenty enough to secure the overall victory for us. And no, it did not. Wow, we fall down to second. That's hard to believe, quite frankly. That is very hard to believe. All right, so stage results, fourth overall, second. Let's go ahead and continue on. And so that is a very, very bitter second place finish overall, I must say. How did we win the first 3 events, finish fourth in the last one, and still get beat overall? Man, that is not good. All right, so we come home second. And let's see, how many of these did we actually miss? We missed 3 of the 4. All right, so only $1,450 overall there. Let's see what kind of money we get. Of course, we're going to lose most of it because this is a loaner. All right, so a little over 20,000 without the career milestone. Not bad, but overall, I don't think I'll be picking out any more asphalt tracks to do for fun, for sure, outside of career mode. That just wasn't what I was expecting. Now, the fun part is there's a lot of corners that come at you very quickly. I admit that I was doing most of that based on sight. She was calling off so much stuff, and I could not keep up with when it was coming. So most of that I just did based on what I could see in front of me, which is much more difficult given the fact that what I could see was not much, given that we're going up and down hills and around very tight corners very frequently. All right, so we got out of there with our lives. Next time we'll come back and we'll choose one of the the next two, either the Contemporary Open or the 90s International Rally. But for now, we're going to leave it here with a very action-packed episode, and stay tuned for more career mode in Dirt 4.